when Steve Jobs introduced the first iPhone, he didn't show you a mobile with a list of features. He painted a new future.
So when I think about confidence, I first ground myself in the definition. Confidence is just the reliance or assurance that we
Funny history. A factory manager's assembly line was down, so he summoned a consultant to suggest changes. After inspecting a huge piece of machinery, the consultant produced a small hammer, reached between some gears, and gave a small tap. The assembly line worked again, and the factory manager got a bill for $10,000. August, the manager demanded a finished iron. The wise woman builds her house, but with her own hands the foolish one tears her down. He whose walk is upright fears the Lord, but he whose ways are devious despises him. A fool's talk brings a rod to his back, but the lips of the wise protect it. Where there are no oxen, the manger is empty, but from the strength of an ox comes an abundant harvest. The truthful witness does not deceive, but a false witness pours out lies. The mocker seeks wisdom and finds none, but knowledge comes easily to the discerning. Stay away from foolish men, for you will not find knowledge on his lips. The wisdom of the prudent is to give thought to their ways, but the folly of fools is deception. Fools mock at making amends for sin, but goodwill is found among the upright. Each heart knows its own bitterness, and no one else can share its joy. The house of the wicked will be destroyed, but the tent of the upright will flourish. There is a way that seems right to a man, but in the end it leads to death. Even in laughter, the heart may ache, and joy may end in grief. The faithless will be fully repaid for their ways, and the good man rewarded for his steps. A wise man fears the Lord and shuns evil, but a fool is hot-headed and reckless. A quick-tempered man does foolish things, and a crafty man is hated. A simple inherit folly, but the prudent are crowned with knowledge. Evil men will bow down in the presence of the good, and the wicked and the wicked at the gates of the righteous. The poor are shunned even by their neighbors, but the rich have many friends. He who despises his neighbor's sin, but blessed is he who is kind to the needy. Do not those who plot evil go astray, but those who plan what is good find love and faithfulness. All hard work brings a profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty. The wealth of the wise is their crown, but the folly of fools yields folly. A truthful witness saves life, but a false witness is deceitful. He who fears the Lord has a secure fortress, and for his children it will be a refuge. The fear of the Lord is a fountain of life, turning a man from the snares of death. A large population is a king's glory, but without subjects, a prince is ruined. A patient man has great understanding, but a quick-tempered man displays folly. A heart at peace gives life to the body, but envy rots the bones. He who oppresses the poor shows contempt for their maker, but whoever is kind to the needy honors God. When calamity comes, the wicked are brought down, but even in death, the righteous have a refuge. Wisdom reposes in the heart of the discerning, and even among fools she lets herself be known. Righteousness, righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a disgrace to any people. The king delights in a wise servant, but a shameful servant incurs his wrath. Says wisdom repossesses in the heart of the discerning. Pray for a discerning heart. And bow down in the presence of the Lord. While we get at the gates of the righteous. Lord, Daniel Ruben. Luke 5. One day, as Jesus was standing by the lake of Gennesaret with the people crowding around him and listening to the word of God, he saw at the water's edge two boats left there with the fishermen who were washing their nets. He got into one of the boats, the one who came to Simon and asked him to put out a little from the shore. Then he sat down and taught the people from the boat. When he had finished speaking, he said, Simon, put out in the deep water and let down nets for a catch. Simon answered, Master, we have worked hard all night and haven't caught anything, but because you say so, I'll let go of the nets. When they had done so, they caught such a large number of fish that the nets began to break. So they signaled their partners in the other boat to come and help them, and they came and filled both so full that they began to sink. When Simon Peter saw this, he fell at Jesus' knees and said, Go away from me, Lord, I'm a sinful man. For he and all his companions were astonished at the catch of fish they had taken, and so were James and the sons of Zebedee, Simon's partners. When Jesus said to Simon, Don't be afraid, from now on you will catch men. So they pulled their boats up on shore, left everything and followed him. While Jesus was in one of the towns, a man came along who was covered with leprosy. When he saw Jesus, he fell with his face to the ground and begged him, Lord, if you are willing, to make him clean. He reached out his hand, touched him, and I'm willing, he said, Be clean, and immediately the leprosy left him. Jesus ordered him, Don't tell anyone, but go show yourself to the priest and offer sacrifice for his cleansing as a testimony to them. Yet the news about him spread all the more, and so the crowds of people came to hear him and to be healed of sicknesses. But Jesus often went to the only place and prayed. One day, as he was teaching, Pharisees and teachers of the law who had come from every village of Galilee and from Judea and Jerusalem were sitting there, and the power of the Lord was present for him to heal the sick. Some men came carrying a paralytic on a mat and tried to take him into the middle of the house to lay him before Jesus. Men, they could not find a way to do this because of the crowd. They went up to the roof, lowered him on his mat, threw the ties in the middle of the crowd, right in front of Jesus. When Jesus saw their faith, he said, Friend, your sins are forgiven. And the Pharisees and teachers were all began to to themselves, Who is this fellow who speaks passionately against forgiveness for God alone? Jesus knew what they were thinking and asked, Why do you thinking these things in your hearts? Which is easier to see your sense of forgiveness or to say, Get up and walk? But they had even know that the Son of Man has authority on earth to forgive sins. He said to the policeman, I tell you, get up and go home. Immediately stood up, right in front of them. Took what had been lying on and went up praising God. Everyone was amazed and gave praise to God. They were filled with awe and said, We have seen remarkable things. After this, Jesus went out and saw a tax collector by the name of Levi sitting on his tax booth. Follow me, Jesus said to him. And Levi got up, left everything and followed him. Then Levi held a great banquet for Jesus and his house and a large crowd of tax collectors as this were eating with them. When the Pharisees and the teachers of the law who belonged to the sect compared with this, Why do you eat and drink with tax collectors and sinners? It is not the healthy need doctor, but the sick. I cannot come to call the right issue, but seems to dependence. They said John's discipline on fast and prays for the disciples of society, but he was going eating and drinking. Jesus answered, can you make the guests of the bridegroom fast while he's with them? But the time will come when the bridegroom will become from them. In those days they will pass. He told them this parable, no one ties a from any garment and choose to an old one. If he does, he will have torn the new garment and pass from the new garment as old. And no one pours new wine into old wine skins. If he does, the new wine will burst the skins. The wine will run out of the skins will run. Only wine must be poured into new skins, and no one after drinking old wine wants it, for he says old is better. And no fine. Yeah, I'm good, Suraj Megar. I'm बढ़िया. From where? कहाँ से हो भाई? Suraj Manager. Okay. Good morning, folks. Monday morning. अपना भी, you can do your meditation or spend time with some, spiritual soul killing, and then start your life, man. The day. That's what I meant. Because that is what gives you peace in the end, right? So yeah, meet you all in the next tomorrow's video. Yeah, take care. Bye bye.